do you have a favorite cookie?
How did you come to be the bringer of Christmas cheer around the world?
I had pretty good aim and pretty good luck too.
When people exchange a gift that they've gotten from you, does that hurt your feelings?
I don't know that every year I should have made that list. So
you know what happens if you see me on Christmas Eve.
Well, hey, howdy, hey, welcome to the Walking Rooted podcast, where we talk about life, tell stories, and share about what God is up to. This is a special episode. My co-host is here.
Hi, my name is Jesse Jorgensen.
And if you haven't noticed...
Special guest.
Santa.
Santa.
I know him. Santa is here. Welcome, Santa.
Thank you.
Walking Rooted podcast. Are you ready for... we get to interview Santa.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you came.
Ask him the hard questions. Yeah,
I know it's a busy time of year.
Well... I've heard the elves do a lot of the work.
The elves do a lot of the work.
You're a good delegator.
So I do a lot of PR stuff.
Oh, yeah. You got to be out there in front of
people. And then I deliver the presents.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they get everything ready, and Mrs. Claus watches over them and makes sure they're doing it right.
Wow.
Now, does she watch over them because they're little, or?
Well, that's true.
Okay.
But she also... withholds cookies if they're, if they're not doing the job right.
That's fair.
We appreciate them covering for you to be here. It's good to have you.
Well, you have to know elves.
Okay.
Elves, they're like kids in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the second short joke he's made about elves so far.
And they're mischievous.
Are they really?
Fun mischievous.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some good pranks going on.
Oh, all the time.
Okay.
And they have fun. They laugh. It's like a big party up there.
Oh, okay.
And so one of the jobs that Mrs. Claus has is to keep everything moving.
Okay.
We, of course, let them have fun.
Of course.
But we've got to keep everything moving so that the kids get all of their presents.
You've got a lot of production, too.
Yeah. I've heard the world is a big place.
Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense. You mentioned cookies, though, a minute ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we offer him this cookie here?
So I had a meeting earlier, and... did a little work for a friend, and he asked how much money he owed me, and I said nothing. He said, that won't do. We used your stuff. We used your space. And I said, how about you walk down to the Sugar Pearl? It's a half a block that way, and get a couple of big cookies. They didn't have big cookies. Apparently during the holiday season, they make regular size cookies. Easier to share at parties, I assume, which makes sense. But he brought those back, and then after I'd had 3, I thought we should have saved some of these for Santa, and... we had 2 left, so he took one home to his wife, and we saved one for Santa.
Wonderful. Well, I didn't want the reindeer to be left out.
He's on the nice list.
Good.
I didn't want the reindeer to be left out. You get this to them.
Wait, are they good carrots? Did you even test them?
I'm sure they're good.
But you know what reindeer like even more than carrots?
What?
Yeah.
They really like willow branches.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Willow branches, yes.
Where do you get willow branches from?
A willow tree.
When you pull up to a house that has willow trees, is it kind of hard to get the reindeer back on task? They
Kind of lose focus?
No, okay.
No, because reindeer understand the mission of Santa Claus.
They're locked in.
While
They're
we're
locked in.
on mission,
Okay.
then they're great. But when they get back home, then they're just like the elves.
Okay.
They like to have fun.
Reindeer
they like
games.
to do the pranks. Yes, they've got the reindeer
Well,
games.
that's what I wanted to, if I could jump in. I was curious about that. The song says they wouldn't let Rudolph participate in any reindeer games. Now, were they were these just like normal, like duck, duck, goose, lawn darts? Like, what kind of games are we talking about?
Was it like the
here?
Olympics that happens every 4 years?
Oh, yeah, the Olympic games?
They do a lot of running games.
Oh, okay.
They love to run. If you ever go to see any reindeer anywhere, they run and run and run.
Okay.
But they're very competitive.
I bet.
And so the reason that they didn't want to let Rudolph play in the games is because they thought Rudolph was too young and they would lose their edge by letting him be on their team.
Oh, so it's kind of a
Yeah.
schoolyard pick kind of thing. They're like, oh, we don't want.
That's right. That's exactly what it was.
And that does hurt feelings.
It does.
Yeah.
I understand that. I play basketball at open gym, and it's mostly middle-aged dudes like myself. But like every once in a while, there's a young guy, and like we don't want him to play, but not because
Not because of his shiny nose.
but because like we're mid-40s, and so running back and forth full court, he's going to be able to do that a lot longer and a lot better than we are.
Oh, so you're more
So
insecure.
you're saying that Rudolph's probably like too good for the Reindeer games, so they're trying to keep him out.
They might have been a
Doesn't
little
show 'em
insecure.
Well, and when you're talking about that, you're in your mid-40s.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
But just consider if you're in your mid-1400s.
Yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
definitely you got to watch out for the young buck.
Yeah, that would do it. Speaking of Rudolph, when he was born and you saw the nose,
red nose.
The red nose, were you at first were you concerned at first, or did you immediately see the potential?
Well, no. When Rudolph was born,
Yeah.
he didn't have a red nose.
Oh, okay.
He was born with a black nose like the other reindeer.
Okay.
It was when he got excited that his nose would start to glow.
Okay.
And so that's why the other reindeer never took notice of it.
I see.
Because he hadn't gotten excited until it was at the reindeer games, and they wouldn't let him play.
And then he got excited. It's still, when you first saw it then, was it alarming, or were you like, this might work?
No, it was more of an alarming.
Sure.
Uh,
I mean, at first it would
because we had been operating our system for hundreds of years before Rudolph came along.
Right.
And so when something's going good, you don't think about changing it.
Yeah. Why would you don't think about the innovation?
Right.
Yeah.
And so it just so happened on that night, it was a blizzard, whiteout conditions.
Right.
And that's when everyone turned to Rudolph and said,
Yeah.
Rudolph, you've got this bright, shining nose, and it will lead us through the sky.
Gotcha. It just sort of clicked in that
Yes.
moment. Yeah.
Like the beacons of Minas Tirith. Just lighting up. It's a Lord of the Rings reference. They made books out of this.
Oh,
I was going
okay,
to say,
okay.
I don't think I've been there.
I'll have to.
I
I'll have
recommend
to read the book or something.
read the movie.
I'll have to watch
Watch the
the
book.
movie. Okay, great.
So we've already learned a lot. You enjoyed the chocolate chip cookie. Do you have a favorite cookie
I
to be
do.
left?
I pretty much like all cookies.
Right.
But snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
That's a good choice.
But chocolate chip is a close second.
Okay. I like a good chocolate chip.
Yeah, sugar cookie.
Sugar
There are
cookie's
some
good,
cookies that only come out at Christmas time.
but the best cookie
Yeah.
is not the kind of cookie,
Okay.
but the cookie that's dipped in milk.
Yes, that makes sense.
And then when you're done, you drink the milk with all the crumbs of cookies in it.
Okay. Some
okay.
currant milk. And are you? There's a lot more milks available to us these days than there used to be. You can get
Yeah.
whole skim 2%,
Coconut,
coconut, oat, almond, soy.
strawberry.
Strawberry is my favorite milk. Are you okay with all the milks that families leave you, or do you prefer a 2% or a whole milk, or?
I can drink all of it.
Okay.
Back home, though, it's reindeer milk.
Okay.
Interesting.
Reindeer.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're there for you.
So the reindeer are a pretty important part of the economy.
Well, they
of
really
the North
are.
Pole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. I have a question, I guess, kind of jumping way back.
Way back.
How did you come to be the bringer of Christmas cheer around the world?
Well, you have to go back in history and read about the beginnings, my beginnings.
Okay.
And when I first started out, I was not this mythical figure. I was a historical figure. I was a priest in the Roman Catholic Church.
Okay.
And I was actually the bishop of Nicaea.
Oh,
And
how nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that was bad. He wants to get on that naughty list so bad.
I mean,
Oh, please
he's
no.
trying. He checks it twice, you know.
That's true.
So, and actually, I was there for the Council of Nicaea.
Okay, yeah.
But through all of that, and this is actually even before I became a priest. I was an orphan.
Oh,
And my parents were very successful shippers. They had ships that they would sail all around,
okay.
and they made a lot of money. And they both died. And I was an orphan, and my uncle raised me. And
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that.
I had all of this money, but I was a child.
Okay.
So it was my uncle who took care of it. So later, when I became an adult, I decided I wanted to be a priest, a pastor in the Roman Catholic Church. Well, with that, I had to take a vow of poverty. And so I had all this money, but I couldn't spend it. So I decided what I wanted to do is I wanted to use that money on other people.
Okay.
And the first ones that I discovered was this family. The mother had died. The father had raised his 3 daughters, and the daughters were now of age to be able to be married. But they didn't have a dowry. And the father wasn't sure what he was going to do. And so they had taken their stockings and they would wash them up in a basin.
Okay.
And then they would hang them at the fireplace to dry out. But they, when we think of hanging stockings at the fireplace, we think of hanging them on the mantle.
Yeah, right.
No, they hung them inside the fireplace with
Where it would
a
get-
slow burning fire.
Yeah.
And that would dry them out. And so what I did is I snuck up on the roof
Okay.
and I dropped some coins down. And they fell into the stockings.
Okay. So you've got pretty good aim.
I had pretty good aim and pretty good luck too.
Yeah.
And so then the father chased me
Oh, he did.
to try to find out who I was. So if you notice my Santa suit, what color is it?
It's red.
Are you sure?
Red.
Well, I'm colorblind.
It is. It's red.
And do you see too many people wearing caps like this?
Not lately.
I mean,
But
more so
I want
lately
you
than
to
usual,
think.
but-
I want you to think if this cap was straight up. Does it remind you of anything? Maybe the caps that bishops in the Roman
Okay,
Catholic
yeah, I was kinda
Church
wondering,
wear,
yeah.
and they're red.
Oh, okay.
And so I wore a red robe, and I had a red hat.
Okay.
And that's how my suit came about too. So it all started back in those early days when I was a priest in the church.
Okay.
Oh, what a lovely story. I like that.
Yeah, there's some other variations to that story because people have picked on it a different way. But if you know anything about Saint Nicholas,
Yeah.
Saint Nicholas is the patron saint of children.
Okay. Okay.
He's the patron saint of sailors
Yeah.
because his parents.
We're sailors. Yeah.
Yeah. He's, I believe, the patron saint of the things that have been lost.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So he's actually got a lot of interests in a lot of areas. We think of Santa Claus in relation to Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
But my interests go far beyond Christmas.
Sure, of
and
course.
far beyond children. And they go to adults and it's really it's not just one time of the year and then I've got the rest of the year off.
Yeah.
Because I do things with people all through the year.
Oh, I love that. And that's good for us to hear about because I think we often think it's just the one night a year.
Right. Like we think pastors only work Sunday
Right.
morning.
And we think
And
Santa only
just
works on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve night.
Yeah.
And Christmas morning.
So that's really great to hear. And that makes a lot of sense. Of course, your interests would be far broader.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, and so that was your origin story. So there are people all around the world, and not just here in America. What are some of your different names around the world? We call you Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas,
Kris Kringle,
Father Christmas.
Well, I've got to finish my cookie.
Oh yeah,
of course,
sorry.
Of course. Take your time.
I should have asked a longer question.
Yes.
Or I should have eaten more cookies earlier.
Yeah.
Think about my name.
Okay.
Santa Claus. This is a big question for children.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
How did I get my name?
How did he get his name?
How did he?
Well, what was my priest's name?
Saint
Nicholas.
Now, just change the pronunciation a little bit from Saint Nicholas to
Nicholas.
Saint Claus.
Santa Claus. Santa
So
Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas became Santa Claus.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But other people still call me Saint Nick.
Sure.
Okay. In much of the Scandinavian area, they call me Sinterklaas.
Okay.
So there's variations on that. Now, if you go to England, they call me Father Christmas.
Okay.
But in England, and in Germany and in much of Europe,
Sure.
it's Father Christmas.
Okay.
But Father Christmas, when I'm in Europe, I have to dress different.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because there, typically, I'm not in a red outfit. I'm in a green outfit.
Oh, interesting.
I like the green.
Okay.
Green and brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
And instead of a hat like this, I've got a wreath of holly around my head.
Oh, sure.
So that hurts.
Yeah.
There's a little pokey there.
But that's all because the tradition of Father Christmas started before Santa Claus
Interesting.
ever came into play in Europe and in England.
Okay.
So their tradition is actually older than mine. And so we kind of merged that together.
Yeah, I see. And you seamlessly move between cultures and languages.
That's right.
And,
in Russia and much of the Slavic countries, there I'm known as WayneWrz.
Oh, okay.
Which makes me think of the Chronicles of Narnia book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's a Mraz in it.
Yeah. There's also movies from that.
Okay. They made books out of those?
Yeah, they made books out of those movies.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, and in those countries, I'm portrayed not in red, not in green, but in blue or in white.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And I've got a daughter there. And she's dressed in white, and she has the typical white Russian hat on.
Oh, okay.
And she does a lot of the gift bringing for me.
Okay.
That's
And
nice.
so the tradition in Russia and in Slavic countries is a little bit different.
Sure.
So, and I imagine you didn't know that I had a daughter.
I did not know that.
No,
Yeah,
I was unaware.
She's younger than me, of course.
Oh, of course.
That's usually how daughters work.
Yeah, she's also prettier.
Yeah,
But
I can't believe that.
But she doesn't come here because that's not part
Of the
culture here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she does go to Russia and to the different Slavic countries. So
Well, I love that you understand all these different cultures and seem to have a deep respect for them, and you can just flow through them so well.
And the wardrobe changes on the sleigh.
Yeah.
But I'm not even going to ask how it happens because I assume there's magic involved. And
Well, you've got that right. There is magic involved.
okay, I really want Jesse asking his third question on this list.
Oh yes. Okay, I didn't want to bring this up, but you remember the Christmas that I wanted an iPod, and I got for Christmas an iPod, like the 64 gigabyte one with the wheel, shuffle wheel, and so I thank you for that. But I decided after Christmas to exchange it for an iPod Touch instead, and I was just curious, when people exchange a gift that they've gotten from you, does that hurt your feelings, or is that okay?
It never hurts my feelings.
Okay.
When we make up the gift list for different people,
Okay.
it's not based upon what they want. It's based upon what we think they need.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So I thought you needed that iPod,
Well, I did.
but you wanted something different.
Yeah.
So you traded it in, and that's okay.
Well, and to be fair, when I wrote you the letter, I wasn't sure which one I want. I think maybe the iPod Touch might have come out after I had asked for what I wanted. But I was a little nervous to bring that up. But that calms me quite a lot.
And that brings us into a new question or a new area. Our elves.
Yeah.
We have the highest level of elves at the North Pole. And they are technicians in the IT world.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So they know electronic technicians. And so they've developed a lot of the things like the iPod and things like that before it was actually called an iPod.
Right.
And so that's one of the things that we have to watch out for with the elves, because remember, they like to have fun.
Yes.
And they would spend hours on that thing.
Yeah.
playing.
I bet they would.
And the good thing about it is the music.
Yeah.
Because they can put on a playlist and play music
Yes.
all the time. And Christmas music.
Oh, sure.
Of course.
And we like that, of course.
Of course. That makes sense.
So, is there some sort of career track where maybe there's elves who are making cookies in trees might be able to develop the skills needed to come work at the North Pole, or are those Keebler elves just always going to be in trees making cookies?
It's a good question.
Well, if they are elves and they're not at the North Pole, then they're probably not my elves.
Right.
Sure.
And so we're kind of a closed community at the North Pole.
That makes
Is that
sense.
like for security reasons, or is it more just? I mean, it's so distant. It could be a geography reason.
It's not so much for security, though there's a certain level of
I would
security
imagine so.
involved.
Yeah.
But it's a very remote place.
Yeah.
And the remoteness has to do with a couple of things. First off, we're able to do our work in privacy.
Yeah.
Lots of land, lots of room.
And so it helps everything to go smoother.
Yeah.
Second, we love the snow.
Okay.
That's part of Christmas, and we love the snow. So it's really nice being in the North Pole where there's snow at this time of year. The hard part is in the southern hemisphere where it's summertime.
Oh, yeah.
So in places like Australia, for instance, they celebrate 2 Christmases.
Huh.
They celebrate Christmas in December because there it's summer.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But they want snow, which they never seem to get. But they want cooler weather, so they celebrate Christmas in July.
Oh, okay.
So there's different countries around the world, mostly in the southern hemisphere, that tend to celebrate Christmas 2 times a year.
Oh, so even if people thought you only worked one night a year, it's actually not just one night. Even the delivery night is not just one night.
That's right.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, and let me just throw in another thought here. we think of Santa having his reindeer.
Yeah.
How many reindeer are there?
I mean, there's 8 plus Rudolph that pull your sleigh.
Oh, you're good. You know your stuff there.
I'm on the naughty list.
So, in Australia,
Yeah,
how many reindeer are there?
Oh, well, let's see. They're upside down.
right.
9 minus 2.
A dozen.
A dozen? Yeah.
No, there's no reindeer.
Oh.
Really? Oh, really?
How
We
do
don't take the reindeer to Australia.
Is it because of it's too hot?
No,
Okay.
it's because Australians don't have reindeer down there.
Well, yeah, that'd be a strange sight.
And so they like to celebrate Christmas not with 9 reindeer, but with what they call 6 white thumpers.
Okay. Like a thumper? A kangaroo?
You've got
Really?
it. And they're the albino ones.
Oh, really?
The white ones. And,
So, okay.
and they're not as rare as you might think. There's
Okay.
and they tend to have larger feet.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
And they thump.
Yeah. So do you keep those thumpers at the North Pole, or do you pick them up? Do you take the sleigh? Maybe you have another sleigh. How does the logistics of the thumpers work? Do you go to Australia?
We go to the South Pole.
Oh, he's working on both poles.
Oh,
Okay.
did not know that.
But the rain or the kangaroos
Yeah.
really don't like the cold.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
So we will leave the South Pole
Uh-huh.
and go straight over to New Zealand.
Sure.
And we'll go up to Christmas Island and we'll go all around Australia
Okay.
and hit Australia.
Yeah. With the thumpers. then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then back to the South Pole. To
And
the
they
North Pole.
even have a great song about the 6 great or the
Oh, they do. I
six-
was going to
yeah.
ask if there's a song.
There
So,
is,
okay.
and
Well,
they
that's.
play it on Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
You can probably find it on Spotify.
Yeah, maybe I
I
will.
can probably find it on YouTube Music.
Yeah, a little throwback to the last
Yeah.
episode.
So I think we have time for 2 more questions.
Okay.
I think one of them we need to ask is, Santa, what is your favorite non-Christmas movie?
I loved A New Hope.
Oh,
Star Wars.
okay.
Episode 4,
Ah,
the first
Yeah,
one.
okay.
That was episode 4.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, those are
that.
good movies, and those might be Christmas movies. We don't know how they celebrate in a galaxy far, far away.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
they might as well be. And then I think,
Yeah.
Jesse, there was one person that you wanted to find out which list they were on.
Oh, yeah.
Do you wanna ask
I don't
Santa
know
that?
if it's okay to ask again, but since we have you here, and I don't know how often people get to interview like this, I wondered if, you've got the naughty and the nice list. Pastor Josh Stroke over at East Hills Alliance Church, is he on the naughty list or the nice list? Would you be willing to tell us?
I can tell you one other thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You asking that question tells me which list you're on.
It's a good thing I gave you the question.
Which list?
No, this is that's a confidential question.
Oh.
I don't.
But you
tell
just
people-
told people what list I'm on.
Well, I didn't tell them you were on it.
That's
You
true.
implied.
That's true.
It's implied.
Yes, that's true.
Just like the people who tell me that they are on the nice list.
Yeah.
And so I have to tell them, well, if you have to tell me that you're on the nice list, it implies that you don't think you are.
Right. Right.
Because if you're on the nice list, you would just
You-
know that. Like,
yes.
I would just know that you know that.
Show some humility to be on the nice list,
Humility.
But you know,
Okay.
I go through that list and I've got to check it twice.
No, I've
Yeah.
heard that. Is there a reason you don't just check it real well once? Like, do you think it might change, or just really double checking to make sure because it really matters?
You're a diligent man.
Well, it changes in a certain respect.
Okay.
One of those, I can use Jesse as an example.
Okay.
Right.
So he may have implied that he was on the naughty
A
list,
couple times today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
but he may do something that shows me that he's actually on the nice list.
Okay.
Yes.
But he doesn't know that he's showing me, because if he knows that I'm watching, then he might do something to try to sway me.
And then it's not real anymore. It's
Yeah.
manipulative.
So I have found a lot of times there are children who look like they're doing naughty things.
Okay.
But we have to understand children. And children, just by nature, sometimes they don't appear to be nice, but really they are. They want to be.
Yeah.
And we have to understand children in that way. Remember, Jesus himself said to let the children come to me.
Right.
And I don't think he was saying just let the nice children come.
Sure.
Right.
He was saying let all the children come to me.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good motto for Santa Claus too, is let all the children come to me.
Even
Right.
Josh Stroke.
Even
And I-
Josh drove.
Like I never thought about it, but I understand that there must be grace involved with the nice list because I got toys every year growing up from you. I appreciate
You don't
it.
think you should have?
I don't know that every year I should have made that list. So
Well, it all depends upon other things going on. Sometimes people have this image of themselves that does not reflect what is real. And many times people have a low self-image.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have a little bit of a high self-image.
right.
Yeah.
And Paul said, don't think of yourself more highly than you should.
Right.
But also, I think we're taught in the Bible to not think more lowly than we should.
Yeah.
You know, don't put yourselves down. And I have found that with children, a lot of times children just need to be told that they're doing a good thing. And that changes them. And they get a new perspective. They have a different view of themselves. I just recently told a little boy, he's 6 years old, I think.
Yeah.
And I told him, I like you. And he looked at me and he said, why do you like me?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that tells me something about how he sees himself. And he's really a good boy.
Yeah.
But I think that he thinks that he's always in trouble.
So you telling him that really must have impacted him.
Well, yeah, and he's a boy who's a very active boy.
Sure.
And because of his activity, he sometimes gets carried away.
Yeah.
But he doesn't mean to. And so he does things that people think, oh, he's just being bad again. But he's not.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yes, you need to show grace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't expect to get some therapy from Santa.
Yeah, this is good.
But I just did. Well,
That's good
Santa,
stuff.
I believe that's all our questions. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Can I touch your coat?
Oh, you can.
Oh, it's soft. Thank you for being here.
It's warm as well.
I believe that. Yeah, it's a little toasty here in a t-shirt. So
Oh, no, it's not bad in here
okay,
at all.
Good.
All right.
I mean, it's got to be warm for that North Pole winter weather.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. Well, Santa, we'll let
Well, I
you
know
get
you've got a
back
lot,
and,
lot to do.
lots
You're busy time of year.
And
Well,
we-
I'm going to finish my cookie and my milk.
yeah.
Yes,
And we
yes.
will not see you on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
You know what happens if you see me on Christmas Eve?
I don't. I never tried.
That's good.
Oh no. What happens?
Probably instant naughty list.
I guess we'll never know.
Pack those presents up. Fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, have some milk. Which one did I start eating? Is this
Yeah, that
the
one.
carrot?
Yeah.
Don't tell the reindeer that I took a carrot. Well, Jesse, after our conversation with Santa Claus,
What a delightful man.
that happened just moments ago,
Just moments ago.
last week.
Last week.
Shh,
Yes.
Don't tell anybody. We had to record this part
The
separately.
magic of
editing.
editing.
Yeah, it's a Christmas miracle.
The magic of cinema.
Cinema. So, is there anything that that God is walking you through, speaking to you about?
Well, I have a couple short things to share.
Perfect.
First, Santa mentioned generosity a couple of times.
He did.
He's a very generous soul.
I think so.
And that just reminded me, not too long ago, I just felt like the word generosity came into my mind, and I thought, I'd like to be more generous. So I wrote it down somewhere where I'd see it. And I'm not sure how I'm doing at that, but it's been a fun challenge to think about, especially during this Christmas season.
Yeah.
What would it be like to have more generosity in my heart for ways to just bless people? And so that's been a fun thing to think about.
Okay. Generosity.
Yeah. I'll share my other one real quick because it's short.
Do it.
And then I want to hear what you've been thinking about. But I was listening to Caitlin Chess.
I've heard of her.
From the Holy Post podcast, but she has her own podcast called
Curiously Caitlin.
Curiously Caitlin.
Very good. We recommend it.
Yes.
After you finish our podcast, go check that one out.
The Holy Post shared one episode for free a couple weeks ago, and I listened to that about the wise men. Or maybe it was being schooled with Caitlin. Is she on two podcasts or something? School.
Yeah, getting schooled would be Sky interviewing her.
Okay, well, it was one of those. Anyway, she talked about the wise man, and we've been talking at East Hills in our sermon series from Pastor Josh about how Jesus is for all people.
Right.
And we say in the Alliance, the denomination we're a part of,
yep.
all of Jesus for all the world. Let's say it together now. No, I'm just kidding.
Say it with us at home.
Say it with us. All of Jesus for all the world. Anyway, just thinking this Christmas, every year it seems like some part of the Christmas story kind of stands out to me in a special way. And I think this year it is just that Jesus is for everyone.
Yeah.
And in that podcast about the Magi, about the wise men, she talked about how we don't really know a lot about them, what they did or where they came from.
Or what their names were.
Or how many they were. Yes. Or how many, or if they rode camels.
Right.
Do we know if they rode camels?
Probably I don't think we know that. But they probably rode some. It's far.
Yeah, probably far. So they came from afar.
Yeah.
But they, were probably men who practiced divination or for sure they were Gentiles. They were not Jewish people. And so if they did practice divination and all of this, they would have been people that like God strictly forbids that kind of practice. Yeah. And yet the gospel, that the gift of Jesus was announced even to them because Jesus is for everybody. Jesus is for everybody. So that's what's standing out to me, and just thinking about that the good news of Jesus is for everyone, those far and those close. For
I love
everyone. Yeah,
I love it.
What about you? What is God saying to you these days?
For me, mine, spoiler, also Christmassy. In John chapter 1, verse 14, it says, "The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. We observe His glory, the glory as the one and only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth." And I think often we hear messages about slowing down in the Advent season and focusing on Jesus. And it's easy to hear those messages and then to not to do that.
Yeah. It's a busy time.
So just this time of like what it actually means that Jesus, God incarnate, came to live as a man. And I know it's not Easter, but spoiler alert. Yeah. He came to live as a man. He trained some disciples. Then he died for our sins, rose from the grave, seated with the Father. And just the amazing miracle is that God Himself chose to be born in a stable and grow up as a boy in Nazareth and to live as a man so that we could have that relationship with God. And I think it's an amazing thing that if you grew up in church or hearing that story a lot, you just go, yeah, Jesus was born. That's why we celebrate Christmas. But like God became man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal.
It's a big deal. So
in this season, what's left of this season, to really just try and be aware of that, to sit with that, and to be grateful and thankful that God chose to come and live as a man so that we can know Him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great.
That's great. I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm. Good to slow down enough to recognize those things.
Yeah.
Can be tough this time of year.
Indeed. Yeah. The lights, the candy, Santa
Claus. The hustle and the bustle.
The hustle and the bustle. Both of them. Thank you so much for hanging out and hearing us interview St. Nicholas.
Jolly old St. Nick.
Kris Kringle. Father Christmas.
Santa Claus.
It's been a week, so I forgot all the other names you shared with us.
Remember.
But that's okay. It was fun. If you have questions for Santa, leave them in the comment. We know how to get a hold of him.
Yeah,
so.
maybe we'll write him a letter.
Yeah, and maybe next year we'll interview him again.
That would be
Ask
wonderful.
him all of your questions. So again,
Yes.
Walking Rooted Podcast, talking about life, sharing stories, and telling you what God is up to in our lives. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.